Greetings, YouTube. You were looking at 2 bags. Here's the size bag I got. 2 bags of miniatures I picked up, figures I picked up at a thrift shop, and I paid $2 a piece, so a total of $4 in this particular collection. Now, this is a potpourri of different figures, so we have classic green army men, we have tan army men, or kind of a putty colored army man. He's got an M60 with a machine gun belt, kind of interesting. We have a pirate type character here. He has, actually, that pistol almost looks like it's more modern, but he's dressed like a pirate, so maybe it's supposed to be musketeer. I'm not 100% sure. More army guys. A knight has had his sword chewed off or broken off. There were actually 2 more of these. There was a red guy and a black guy, and I've already used those to give as an offering at a graveside, so they're gone. And another musketeer type guy. Here we have, yeah, this is definitely saying musketeer to me, because he's got the cartridges on his chest, and he's got what looks like an early matchlock firearm, and he's got more on his back. More army guys, more army guys, more army guys. Lots and lots of army guys. I'm not really... you can tell from my tone, all of these figures you're seeing me push to the front of the screen are not figures I'm keeping. I have no interest in them whatsoever. Here we have a musketeer with his weapon at the ready. We have another one. And we have an axe wielder. Oh, lightly. This guy has actually got some quilted armor. There you go. Maybe that's supposed to be some kind of... No, that looks just quilted. Maybe it's supposed to be overlapping, but just look like it's quilted. Then maybe I'm asking a bit much to expect that. Here we have another knight character. It's a very strange positioning for the knight, because these are static figures. So obviously he's supposed to be riding a horse, but why was... If you've got a spear in that hand, the other hand's going to be holding the reins. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, that right there is weird. Another axe wielder. Here's an army guy and a very dynamic. He's charging. More army guys. I'll be putting the... Whoops, that's not... that's the reason I bought the bag, so... Alrighty, so now we're down to the reason I bought the bag. The reason I bought these bags was for these guys. These skeletons. These skeletons are excellent large-scale figures. For a 25mm figure, this is definitely a giant skeleton. And for $4, you can't really get a collection of this many figures that inexpensively elsewhere. We have an archer. We have a dual wielder with axes. Yeah, I know it doesn't make any sense. And here we have one interesting that doesn't have a stand. It's kind of different, but he's got kind of a scimitar going on there, and kind of interesting. He doesn't have a stand. I wonder why. We have another archer. We got a sword and board guy. Without the stand, you're gonna have a hard time. There's another guy without a stand. It's gonna be hard to hold him up on another axe dual wielder. Another flail Morningstar guy. Another sword and board. And then we have another spear and shield. Obviously, the spears have been kind of the worst for wear. Interestingly, he has got the shield upside down. Maybe the people that sculpted this didn't realize that the art should probably go at the bottom of the shield, but that's just me. Maybe I'm being a little pedantic. These are very cheap figures. But for $4, I got a bunch of giant scale skeletons, and I don't think you can do better than that. I mean, that's a really nice little collection. And they're relatively decently painted, particularly for the fact that as skeletons, you don't need a lot of detail in my book. They're just bones, so the fact that they don't have huge amounts of color is okay in my book. Though I'm not really sure what you can do with these guys. Oh, well, one son of a gun, it stands up. I didn't think it did. Well, there you go. Obviously not as well as the other ones are going to stand up, because, you know, because these guys are going to be, wider base is going to be there, be more stable, but they do stand up, so that's kind of cool. So that's why I bought these, for that right there. The rest of them I'm going to put back into a bag and give away, because I don't need them. So that's what this has been about, folks. This is a grab bag, and these are the figures I'm interested from the grab bags, plural, because there were 2 of these when that I purchased. I got these from Savers. So if you live near a Savers, sometimes you can get deals like this. I've seen quite a few Army guys, but I hadn't never seen these skeletons before, so that's why I grabbed them when I saw them. You know, you gotta take advantage of the situation when it arrives. So there you go, folks. Giant skeletons for your miniature collection.